Let us talk about August 11th. Oh my God, I woke up that morning feeling so left behind, feeling so defeated, underachieved. But guess what? Towards the end of the day, I started feeling a lot better, a lot happier, a lot lighter. For those of you that have ever woken up and feeling like God has forgotten about you, you're just stuck on God's waiting list, because I can relate with that feeling where it feels like, one's knees are already bruised from bending to pray to God for answered prayers, and most times it feels like the silence is louder than some applause in churches. You're not alone. So I'll be saying three things majorly: saying thank you to those that reached out to me, talk about my spoken word poem that is coming up, then lastly share with you guys the 4 decisions I actually made that changed how I felt on that particular day, and I thought to share with you guys here on my platform like I always do. My name is Glory Rex and I'm here to share as always, so guys, please keep watching. Okay, so hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Rex. I'm a content creator, I'm a spoken word poet, and a movie audio editor. Today's video is more like a human angle story, a real life story of myself. It takes a lot to film a video, so I come out with my cute outfit, looking all put together. It feels like life is all rosy and sweet, but at some point life has its ups and downs, and that is why I am here to share. Because one thing I feel like I owe you guys is to create a lot more relatable video. I said that in the beginning of this year, and I think I've been doing a good job with that. I've created lots and lots of videos related to human angle stories, share with you guys real life experiences. That was how I started my diary of an unemployed girl in Nigeria, just to give you guys a glimpse of what it feels like to be me and other people as well, and tell stories so that people get to tap into these videos that I'm putting out and draw strength or get a particular information. Today's video is not left out of one of those amazing videos. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, my name is Glory Rex. I create lots of interesting videos here. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It actually helps this community to keep growing. Please share my videos. If you found anyone interesting and you want to share, please, you have my permission to share my videos. So my returning subscribers, you guys have been amazing, super supportive. This channel is absolutely nothing without you guys. It is my pleasure to always make videos here to share with you guys 1 or 2 information, and thank you so much for always being an anchor, support system, and that great source of strength. It really means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. So let us get straight into the video. Today's video is going to be very interesting, like I said. So that moment where you feel like life sucks and you are stuck and it feels like you don't know what to do. Maybe whatever I was saying in this video might help you, because it did help me as well. So let us start with what I said I was going to do first. First of all, big shout out to everybody that reached out to me and made my day special. I'm so grateful. My day went smoothly because you had me in mind. You called me, you prayed for me. Thank you so much. Those that reached out, sent messages, sent gifts. God bless you so much. I'm hugging you in my heart. Thank you. Sometimes you can feel trapped or limited, or you feel unwanted, or you just have these reasons to feel that burden of not being where you have already set yourself to be in your head. That emotion rushing down, making you feel like, what did you do with your life? Especially now that the year is already almost done. So most people are having that, reflection of what just happened. Oh my God, have I just lost another year, or is something about to happen? If you're in that category or you're in that group chat, I want you to listen to something. You are not powerless. You're actually a decision away from change. So please hang in there. I remember how I felt August 11th. I felt so heavy in my heart. I actually broke down, and it's actually so cute that even when I was in my lowest, I had conversations with people and they made me realize how they see me as a strong girl. And I'm like, what? I thought I was just a crybaby, just one girl just living her life. But it actually felt so good listening to people say nice things about me. That really encouraged me. It made me feel like, okay, I'm not quitting. Apparently people are looking up to me, but I didn't know that I had people that I was consciously and unconsciously inspiring. That felt so cute. So okay, so in the midst of that emotion, I came up with 4 things to do. So declutter, reflect, rebuild, reconnect. So that's what I'm going to do moving forward. When I was having conversations with people and they were telling me good stuff about me, it made me realize that, okay, wait, I think it gets to a point where I have to actually declutter my thoughts. So you know how you have so many clothes in your closet and you feel like, okay, I've actually outgrown some of these, and let me make space for new things. That's one. Secondly, let me look through my life and feel like, okay, what am I doing wrong in terms of my character or my habit that I feel, okay, this particular thing needs to go, this one needs to come. So I think I'm at that point in my life. Yeah, I had to really reflect on my life and see the boxes I have been able to tick, the set goals that I set for myself, which one have I really achieved and which one would need more time to materialize. So that reflection actually helped me. So what I do now, I wake up in the morning, I just take strolls. I just have that time to myself. Either I play something subtle or I just want to just listen to myself, not have conversations, because most times for us as content creators, it's either we are thinking about the next content we want to create, or we're thinking about what we want to do or who we want to interview. What I've realized in the past few days, just taking walks by myself, just listening to mother nature, like they say, has actually been good for me, and I plan to continue that. Yeah, rebuilding in this context has to do with also rebuilding relationships, friendships. Rebuilding is a whole lot, and I'm putting my pen to paper to see what I can rebuild. What do I have in me that I feel, okay, I have not really tapped into? Let me see how I can rekindle that. First and most importantly, for those that don't know, I used to actively be a spoken word poet, going from stage to stage performing poetry. But I feel like at this point in my life, I may not be always going to stage to perform, but maybe through my works, my videos, I think I want to put out a lot more of what I do, which will lead me to my last point, which is to reconnect. So I have some projects that I'm working on, that I collaborated with some people, and I plan to collaborate with a lot more people, because I feel that is what I can give to the world. That's my gift. I don't want to throw that away. Spoken word poetry actually got me here. For those that may be wondering, I'm going to put a video link attached up here to go get the full details. I don't want to go into that because I feel like that would be a very lengthy conversation. But if you are curious, I'm going to put that link above the screen and also drop it in the description box. It's titled How I Went From Cleaning to Sound Engineering. So I think in that video, I gave all the details. So the next thing to talk about is what inspired that kind of spoken word video to those of us that God has abandoned. At that particular point, I was feeling so low. I was writing a lot of sad poems in my head. But at some point, I was like, no, let me just write it from the perspective of somebody that is waiting to God for an answered prayer, and the prayer is not coming forth. So I just thought about it. I wrote this particular beautiful poem, very interesting. I would like you to watch it whenever it's out. I'll drop it linked below, I promise. The whole idea of creating that kind of poem and creating an AI image of myself is just to represent everybody, not just talk about myself alone. So I used my face to generate this image to tell this particular story so that people can connect and relate with it. Yeah, so that is one thing I did. Then the next one I also did as well is to be able to use lots and lots of AI platforms to bring these projects to light. I'm so happy that I have been able to develop myself to this point, and let's see how it goes. Let's keep creating, let's keep inspiring people and informing people. So that is all I do here on my platform. That poem I wrote when I was in my lowest, and I feel like, okay, even though I feel better now, I don't want to just throw out my work, because I feel like that happens a lot. I feel like, okay, because I'm having a particular feeling, I write something and I feel like, okay, I'm no longer feeling that way. I'm going to take advantage of the poems I write whenever I'm in this kind of mood, tell better stories and encourage people. So please watch that video whenever it comes out. So I'd like to wrap up this video by saying that my day started out to be very, very rough, but eventually I got better, of course. Thank God for all the blessings, all the support that I got, all the things that made my day memorable. I'm so grateful and excited. All I'll say is that it gets better from here. I know that sometimes life can get heavy, mistakes will definitely pile up, plans will fail, dreams will fade, but you'll still be there. How I felt that day and how I'm feeling at the time I'm making this video, they are completely different. First of all, that particular day, I didn't even feel the need to wear makeup. I didn't even make my hair. I was just so low. But speaking to you now, I look all dressed up, all pinked up, all decked up to come and make a video. I just have my camera in front of my face. That's actually a miracle, and that's what I thought to share, because at some point as human beings we get vulnerable, feeling down and out, but it's okay. No matter how it feels like you have lost your way, you can always come back to yourself. You can always press the reset button like I have done. So what I'll say to you is that you can start all over again. So this is not a thing of next year, next month, next week. It's actually today. just press that button today. Decide to be happy, decide to relax, decide to enjoy. So one thing I did, even on the day that I was feeling very low, I was still saying, okay, thank God for life. I just wish all my wishes can come true. But yeah, I was still grateful for life and also grateful for freedom as well. The fact that you go out and you come back every single day is something you should be grateful for, because a whole lot is happening to people and a lot of people know how to mask. But at the end of the day, it's not about the mask, it's not about the clothes you wear, it's about the memories that you are able to create. So thank you so much for listening to me. I hope watching this video also made you see me as a human like you are. So please like, share, subscribe. I hope to create more interesting videos for you. I love you and I'm rooting for you, and I wish you the best like I'm wishing myself as well. It's okay to cry, it's okay to feel down, but please don't hurt yourself. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.
YouTube subscribers and is grateful to have her. Through the highs and the lows, you stayed. When I faltered, you never swayed.